The Union Pacific community and the city of Nacogdoches are mourning the tragic and sudden loss of Robert Gardner, a beloved railroad employee, husband, father, and friend. His life was cut short on June 9, 2025, during a devastating workplace accident involving a train in Nacogdoches, Texas. Though his passing was swift and unexpected, the legacy he leaves behind is profound, etched in the hearts of his loved ones and colleagues who knew the kind of man he was. Robert's death has left a heavy silence where his presence once brought strength, steadiness, and warmth. A man of quiet dignity, unwavering loyalty, and deep humility, Robert lived a life rooted in service to his job, his family, and his community. The pain of his absence is raw, but so too is the gratitude for having known him. A man of hard work and heart, Robert Gardner was more than just an employee of Union Pacific. He was the very definition of a dependable worker. Over the years, he earned the respect of his peers not only for his diligence, but for the way he carried himself. He showed up early, stayed late, and approached every task with intention and integrity. He wasn't just clocking in and out, he was contributing to a tradition of work that powered the backbone of the nation. Beyond the rails, Robert was a man of great character. His work ethic extended into every part of his life. Whether it was offering a helping hand to a neighbor, attending every school event for his kids, or volunteering at local drives, he always made time for others. He found pride not in recognition, but in responsibility. That, more than anything, is how those closest to him will remember him. The day tragedy struck what was supposed to be another ordinary Monday turned into a heartbreaking day that no one will forget. Around 4 p.m. on June 9, Robert was tragically involved in a fatal incident while working near the tracks in Nacogdoches. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but despite their best efforts, Robert was declared deceased at the scene. The suddenness of the tragedy has left friends, family, and coworkers grappling with shock and sorrow. Investigators from both local authorities and the Occupational Safety and Health Administration have launched inquiries into the incident. While the cause is still being determined, what remains clear is the immeasurable void left in the wake of Robert's passing. No explanation can fully ease the pain, but those who loved him hope answers will emerge that may prevent future tragedies and honor his memory. Mourning a husband, father, and friend, Robert was a loving husband and a devoted father. His family was the core of his universe. He spoke often and proudly of his children, of their achievements, their dreams, and the small everyday moments that filled him with joy. He and his wife shared a bond built on mutual support, respect, and unwavering commitment. Together, they weathered storms and celebrated milestones, building a life full of laughter, faith, and shared purpose. Friends remember Robert as someone who listened more than he spoke, offered help without being asked, and never failed to greet you with a smile. His kindness was quiet but powerful, and his absence is being felt deeply by all whose lives he touched. The community has come together with vigils, prayers, and shared memories, all echoing the same sentiment: we were better for having known him. A community united in grief in the days following his passing. The response from the community has been overwhelming. Former coworkers have shared heartfelt stories about the man who always put others first. Neighbors have lit candles in his honor. Social media platforms are filled with tributes, photographs, and condolences, a digital mosaic of love for a man who never sought the spotlight, but inspired it wherever he went. Union Pacific has expressed their sorrow publicly and has pledged full cooperation with investigations. Colleagues within the rail industry have called Robert's death not only a personal loss, but a painful reminder of the risks faced by frontline workers. His name will now live among those whose sacrifice demands both remembrance and change. A legacy that will never fade. Robert Gardner's life may have ended far too soon, but his impact is eternal. His family will carry his memory in every sunrise, every holiday, every quiet moment that reminds them of his love. His friends will honor him in the stories they tell and the lessons he taught them about loyalty, humility, and how to live with quiet strength. Even now, amid the grief, Robert's legacy is one of light. His was a life lived with purpose, compassion, and resilience. Though the railroad will move forward, there will always be an unfilled place where Robert once stood, on the tracks, in the break rooms, and in the hearts of those who knew him.